Hello, my name is Sarita Samarkon. This presentation is a class assignment for CARD 8145 Technology and Career Development. In this video, I will give 7 helpful tips for new immigrants with foreign work experience to land their dream job in Canada. Tip number 1. Do a thorough analysis of the job market in Canada. It is arduous for any new immigrant to adapt to a new world of work and the baggage of taking care of one's family, financial burdens, and acclimatization. That is why you must thoroughly analyze the Canadian job market, its general trends, and the industry trends you plan to enter. Understanding the Canadian job market is crucial, says Prince John, a newcomer in 2018. The rationale behind the statement is that several factors contribute to gaining your target job in Canada. You have to compare the job descriptions from your country to those job listings in Canada to help you understand the overlaps and challenges. You can address the gaps in knowledge with short term training and education and then be prepared for your dream job. It's always best to ponder over the key companies, stakeholders, emerging technologies, work delivery methods, and norms in the industry of your interest to help you grab the first opportunity. Tip number 2. Gain Canadian work experience. It can be disheartening for a newcomer to land that first job in Canada in the first few months of settling. It can even take up to 6 months to find a job in or out of the field. Your intrinsic motivation can decrease when you cannot get the position you once experienced with status and respect in your country of origin. Do not be scared to start from scratch. Drop your resumes and speak to the supervisors in retail outlets, malls, and restaurants. That may lead to your dream job. The recommendations and performance evaluations you gain through such non related fields may help you find the next job in your career path. Not only such work help you meet your day-to-day financial expenses, but also gives you exposure to Canadian work ethics, practices, customer service skills, and teamwork. You also become aware of the tax systems, employee rights, and rules and regulations of different industries that become instrumental in laying the foundation for a job in the field. Tip number 3. Familiarize yourself with the professional licensing in Canada. According to Citizenship and Immigration Canada, about 20% of the jobs in Canada are regulated occupations. This means you must obtain a license or be registered with the regulatory body for your career in the relevant province. For instance, if you plan to get the job title of Professional Quantity Surveyor, you must obtain a license from the authorized body of the Canadian Institute of Quantity Surveyors by completing the examinations and evaluations. For non-regulated jobs, employers may seek your foreign education assessed through services like World Education Services. You can summarize the details of your international credential evaluations in your resume to help employers understand your skills and experience. Now, this brings us to the next tip. Tip number 4. Transform your resume and cover letter to suit the Canadian context. Do not make the mistake of using the resume formats from your country. Most employers in Canada use ATS, Applicant Tracking System, to shortlist resumes. Therefore, you must use keywords from the job descriptions and customize them to suit the job posting. Some aspects to remember when working on your resume. Keep it to a maximum of 2 pages. Lengthy descriptions and lists of job responsibilities can be distracting and reduce the chances of being shortlisted. Avoid using photos and irrelevant personal information such as nationality, marital status, number of children, gender, etc. Speak to the employer in the language they speak. This is a reminder to use keywords from the job description and emphasize the accomplishments in your previous or current job positions. Do not put in references unless requested by the employer. Carefully use the limited resume space to leave an excellent first impression. Tip number 5. Build your network. First, let me share the story of a friend named Tilina. These are his exact words. When I came to Canada, I didn't know anyone. A friend of my neighbor helped me find a laborer job in the construction industry. I showed my hard work, and the supervisor introduced me to the management of the company. I dropped my resume and went through an interview process, and today I'm a senior consultant at a reputed construction company. What does the story imply? Most of the jobs are not posted. Word of mouth is more powerful, and you can tap into hidden job opportunities by building and expanding your network of friends. Creating your domain in the first job can open up new opportunities. What are the other ways to expand your network? When you volunteer within your network, your supervisors and fellow volunteers learn about your personality and work ethic, and they can introduce you to a host of other relationships and career opportunities. Tip number 6. Be active on social media. LinkedIn and Facebook are the best platforms to market yourself in the digital world. Create your profile and indicate you're open to work. Get recommendations and ratings for your skills from your colleagues and supervisors from your current and previous workplaces. Publish your research work and portfolios and make the settings public so recruiters can quickly find you in an extensive online network. If you find any recruiters, approach them in a friendly and professional way to inform them that you are actively seeking work. Ensure you maintain a clean profile without vilification about your employers. Tip number 7. Improve language skills. Effective communication is vital in any workplace. It makes you understand and makes your voice matter. Any permanent resident over 18 years can attend language instruction for newcomers to Canada, a settlement service provided through the National Settlement Program. Proficiency in English and French language skills enables you to connect with your co-workers and transfer your other skills to the Canadian workplace. Trying to mix up with people speaking different languages without socializing in a limited circle of family and friends for practice improves your language skills. Use technology and online tools like Blabber and YouTube videos to enhance your vocabulary and gain confidence. Here is an overview. In a gist, let us coin an acronym that encapsulates the 7 tips we discussed. MERL NSL. It stands for Market, Experience, Resume, Licensing, Network, Social Media, and Language. Increase your chances of getting hired by following the MERL NSL and never give up on your dream career. Thank you very much for listening.